What's going on, Guardians? This is our weekly Souls Prayer Guide to the Nightfall. This is the Warlock variant, so if you need a Hunter or Titan, look in the description box below. Those are all ready to go. Also, if you need a Challenge of Elders guide, I've got that for you as well in the description. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, because why look anywhere else for these guides? Also, if you want to see kind of what I do just before I start making these videos, stay till the very end. I've got a little outtake there for you to maybe laugh at, shake your head, react to, put it like that. But anyways, let's go ahead and go over the modifiers, and then we'll hit up the setup, and then we'll go straight into the guide. Modifiers this week include Arc Burn. Arc damage from any source is greatly increased. Small arms, primary weapon damage is favored, but it will take away from your special and heavy weapons, so just keep that in mind. Juggler, no ammo drops for your equipped weapons, so make sure you have weapons that you can rotate and to get kills with, so you don't run out of any one type of weapon or ammo. Airborne, players deal more damage while in the air, so jump often. And Daybreak, it's pretty much mayhem clash PvE style. Your light will greatly unleash your light with greatly increased ability recharge. Dyslexia hit me on that one, jeez. Alright, as far as setup goes, we start off with the Necrochasm for fun. It actually took us the whole way through. Not too great. I probably would have preferred Fatebringer. If you don't have any of these weapons, because you're like the ultimate solo player, like I tend to be a lot more often now, Juggler Supercell is great, or a high impact scout rifle like Hand of Judgment, which you can get from upgrading your House of Judgment reputation. I think you have to be at least rank 2 to get those, but it is a fantastic scout rifle. Also, an arc high impact low rate of fire sniper like Ex Machina was what we were using, or Devil's Dawn would also be pretty damn great. And then I would say whatever arc based machine gun that you have, any will do. And then we switch from transversive steps, because I'm lazy and I hate reloading, to Ophidian Aspect, best Warlock exotic in the game, because improved energy drain, that doesn't matter here. Weapons ready and reload very quickly, because I don't like waiting to reload. Perpetual Charge, grenade kills recharge your melee, melee kills recharge your grenade. It's probably the best one for you, honestly. Or maybe Arc Web would also be pretty decent. Enemies damaged by a grenade grenades chain deadly lightning to nearby enemies. Transcendence. When cast with full grenade and melee energy, Storm Trance restores your health to full and drains slower, so it's going to last a whole lot longer, which really doesn't matter too much. Any one of these three would actually be pretty decent, because you're getting your super back so fast, especially with Juggler Supercell. That actually, with every double kill, gives you additional supercharge, so that's always nice. Thunderstrike, I think Rising Storm is probably the best one. Hits with Thunderstrike charge your super ability and melee energy, so you just get it that much faster. But, you know, Amplitude is also great. Superconductor is what you want to use here. Doubles your Storm Trance's lightning chaining capability, so you're going to kill stuff further, faster, pretty much. And then we start off with Storm Grenade, but then we end up using Pulse Grenade at the end there. It actually works better on the boss, in my opinion. So, but you can rock whatever you want. I wouldn't rock Arc Bolt. I don't think anybody rocks Arc Bolt for anything anymore. Oh, and then once we get to the boss fight, we switch over to Fang of Ute. I don't think I said that before. If I did, you heard it twice. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this guide. Alright, so this strike starts off in the Nightfall area, so just go ahead and kill everything. Just get the extra points. It's not going to slow you down too much. And the more points you get at the beginning of this strike means with the time bonus, you'll have to worry less about the time bonus, is what I'm trying to say, during the boss fight. So it won't take very long. As you can see, they're going down pretty quick, even with Necrochasm, which I was kind of surprised to see a little bit. Go ahead and kill them. Just try not to die. Be a little bit more careful than I'm being. And then wait for the ship to spawn in, if that's the version you get. Already getting tired of reloading. And then go ahead and kill all these things. Pop your super. It'd be way faster to do it that way. I don't know why I didn't pop my super. I guess I'm used to regular Nightfalls. But you also get a bunch of points for doing it. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll move on. Alright, so with this section, I like to take out that servitor first, as well as the two vandals that kind of accompany it. So go ahead and do that. And then towards the right of where we are right now, there's going to be one knight. He does do arc damage, so take him out first. As you can see, he goes down pretty quick. And then just pretty much kill everything around here. There's going to be some vandals, a couple hive enemies, some vandals, and a couple dregs. And then you want to make sure you kill all of these before you open the kill the Siva node and open the door. That way you don't have to go back and forth between stuff shooting at you in the front of you and behind you. So it just makes it a little less hectic. But once this door opens, there's going to be two or three invis vandals and two regular vandals. Be careful with the invis vandals, just because they're doing arc damage. Anything in this strike that does melee attacks is going to be doing arc damage. So just keep that in mind. Be very careful. And then move down here. You want to be coming down this direction. That way you just get the full, you can just charge straight into the whole wave of enemies. Bada boom. There's going to be some shanks. I think these shanks actually do arc burn, so be careful. But if you're using your super, you shouldn't have to worry about it. As you can see, the super lasts the entire wave and then some, which is always nice. Next up is this room. There's going to be two servitors and like 5 vandals, if I'm thinking correctly. Every once in a while, the second servitor is going to be in the middle with that servitor, so just be very careful. But most of the time, I've found that he's actually in here. It just depends on, I guess, what's going on. But like you see me doing, just pop your super as often as possible. In this room, there's going to be a captain, some vandals, and a dreg. So take them all out, and then take this out. I wouldn't have used my super here had I remembered this was the last section before this door. That's just why you kind of see me taking my time. But if you do use your super like I just did, it's no big deal, especially if you're using Necrochasm, because body kills now also do the explosive thing, and look how fast those things are just falling down. It was awesome. So go ahead and take everything out. You do want to stay back a little bit just because of those turrets. Take the turrets out and then move on. Alright, and then go ahead and kill those guys there. They're not always there. It's kind of random, I guess, how they spawn in. Sometimes they're shanks, and they're at the bottom here. But in here, there's going to be some vandals that will charge at you. Be very careful of them. Again, arc damage. You know the drill. There's going to be a captain, some shanks in the back, but they are doing solar damage, so they're not too much to worry about. And then there's going to be a couple of vandals in the back. Go ahead and take them out, and you should be clear with the Siva node.
It's hard to get a clean reading down here. Keep moving. The closer we get to each node, the easier they are to map. Looks like the splashers have taken this hatchery. The high bioorganic architecture.
Alright, so I think in all three of my guides, I actually go through the wrong door, which is what I'm doing right here. So if you do this, be very careful. There's a captain in here, as well as 3 vandals, but no Siva cluster. A couple of dregs. I think there's about 4 dregs in this room, 5 dregs in this room. And then there's going to be that little sniper shank right there. Go ahead and take his puny thing out. And then move on into the next room. Kill these guys real quick. Like I said, they are doing arc damage melees, so just keep that in mind. There we go, and then head into the room where there are going to be a bunch of shanks and a servitor. Obviously, like you just saw, the super will take him out very quick, and we hit gold medal completion already with 22 minutes left to go. So literally all we have to worry about is killing the boss in 22.5 minutes. Now once you get here, this is the correct path you want to take. Look for the little ledge that sticks out of the wall, and it will kind of bring you in the back door of this area where there's going to be 3 invis vandals, a captain, and you have a clear shot at the boss. Not the boss, the Siva's cluster thing. So go ahead and kill all of them. Come on down here. In this room, there can sometimes be a heavy box. That's why you see me coming in here. There's going to be 3 shanks and a servitor. So go ahead and kill them really quick. And then you see me wasting my super here. It's just so I don't start anything without meaning to. Just in case I wasn't too sure. This is where you want to switch over to a scout rifle. Even if it's not arc damage, it will still do a lot of damage. Like say you have, what's a good one? Hand of Judgment is I think my go-to legendary scout rifle, just because it's a very high impact, low rate of fire, and that thing packs a whopping punch. So, but what you want to do is you want to jump up onto this little bar you saw me jump onto. You just want to jump just behind that. There's a little concrete slab that you can actually stand on, and you can duck in and out of cover with that, which is always nice. And you see me here just going for the quicker not revives, but reload speeds, just because I hate waiting on reloading. But anyways, just pretty much do damage onto the boss, and you really don't have to worry about anything else. If you fall off, just be very careful to jump back up as quickly as possible. Otherwise, you're probably going to get melted pretty quick. As you can see, even behind cover, he does a lot of damage. Now, this is where you also want to, in my opinion, switch over to the pulse grenade. It's a whole lot smaller when you throw it. But it will also, I want to say it does about the same amount of damage wise as the storm grenade, but you have a less likely chance of hitting the rock in front of you or the ogre that's going to be right to your right. So it's just it might not do as much damage, but it is safer, and so in the long run, I would say it's better. But go ahead and just take him out. As you can see, he's not having any kind of fun. I love the Song of Your Youth because it already has a fast reload speed, and with this Ophidian aspect, it just reloads in the blink of an eye. It's amazing. So he's going to teleport around the room. Definitely watch out for these shanks right here. They will hurt you. They will come to the right where we were just shooting Kovac at. And it does suck. As you can see, I'm getting shot at from one of them right now. Just go ahead and take them out. They're worth 50 points. You might as well. Not that you need it, but give yourself a little peace of mind. And then yeah, once most of them are out, or you get a little break from them, go ahead and throw a grenade or something at Kovac, and then jump back down. Just be very careful not to go too far to the right because you will fall off. So just be very careful of that. And then yeah, that's pretty much it for the rest of this strike. Literally. So if you found this video helpful, informative, whatever, it helped you out in any way, go ahead and hit the like button. It'll help my channel out. And subscribe if you're new to the channel because we do this all the time. I can't believe I died there. That's why I switched to pulse grenades. I killed myself with my own damn grenade. Anyways, you get the basic point. I'll go ahead and edit this down so you can see him die if that's what you're into. And yeah, stay tuned to the end for rewards, as well as that little outtake I teased at the beginning. So if you want to see me act like an idiot, now's your chance. And anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Do a whole thing like that, just like, oh my god. I don't think I could talk through a whole thing like that doing that. It's like, oh my god, modifiers and glue. I don't think I could do a whole one like that.
We can come back for them when you're ready. Let's get you home.